Hello, this is Jon Peters, and today on the book review I'll be talking to Graham Sclater, UK author and music publisher and also a scriptwriter.
Hello, Graham.
Hi JP, nice to be with you.
And you as well. It's a bit cold now, isn't it?
It is cold and wet. It's lashing down here at the
Month. Well, the second book we reviewed during the year was The Wheel's Final Turn by Monica Brinkman.
That's right. And this was a sequel to a book, The Turn of the Karmic Wheel. And actually, I had that a couple of weeks ago, so I said I'd read that over the holiday, and maybe we can review that, early next year, JP. But it's a very good story. I mean, it's quite violent. It's again intermingles the characters who are very different. Totally different, and what can I say? One's a wood carver, one is a governor, a state governor in America, one is an animal torturer, so they're all quite odd characters and horrific characters. Well, they all meet at the end, if I can try to explain it like that. But the governor, he's well into it, but he's done all sorts of devious things, and literally the wheel's final turn, it leaves you. It was a good book, and as I said to you when we did the original review, I said I'd like to read the first book to see how it got to where it did and how she was able to finish the first book, maybe not even knowing she was going to write the second one. I don't know. I should be interested to read it. But yeah, it's a very good read. It's very different. You can do it in one sitting almost. It's not a huge book. It's just looking at a number of pages here. Yeah, it's only got 100, 110, 111 pages, so that's not a huge book, but it's a very good read, and it's something that's very different. I've not read anything like it before. Depends what the prequel's like, but I'll be interested to read that and just see what's what. We did also comment on the front cover, which is this lovely old antique water wheel, isn't it? This one near us, Dawlish, and it's just like that. It's a good cover.
Yeah, the chapters are very short in the book, though, being only 110 pages, isn't it?
Yeah, some of the chapters are literally a page and a half, 2 pages. When I write, I try to make a chapter about 6 pages. That's 6 sides, about 6 pages, because I'm mindful that people, if they're reading in bed, they don't want to sit there and read 20, 30 pages of a chapter or thumb through it, because it will put them off it. Now, her chapters are very short. Of course, what she's doing is one here that's just a page, actually, chapter 8. What she's doing, of course, is setting the scene for, the final countdown, if you like. So I can see why she's doing it, and she's written it. The chapter layout's almost filmic, how it would be in a film where you go from one scene to the next, and hence the short pages, really, or short chapters.
Yeah, there's one chap in there in the book, because we're not going to go in great depths of it. Yared Williams, on the review, he had a blue Stratocaster. He called it blue.
Yes, he did. You're dead right. His father didn't want him to play it, but he did play it in the end. He loved that guitar, and he knew, of course, that he would actually, the Nemesis knew that the protagonist would be playing it at some point, and therefore, and he does it at a big launch, which is in front of lots of people. So smoke does rise, if you know what I mean.
Yes, it does. Well, that's The Wheel's Final Turn by Monica Brinkman. It's I'm just trying to see who.
Published by All Things That Matter Press.
Oh, that's
and
right.
It's £10.45.